This is Joe Crack.
It's Remy Ma.
Plata Soplomo right here on Thisis50.com. Get at a nigga.
How does it feel to be running and gunning again? You get what I'm saying?
I think we have two different feels. Like I've been going for a really long time, so I kind of feel like, all right, this is where I needed to pick up from. I feel like I'm picking up from where I left off, and it's a wonderful thing to be able to do that, because you have some people that, you know, go away for a couple of months and can't pick up where they left off. So to be gone as many years as I was gone, and to, you know, look at the charts and look at the media base today and be where we at, you know, it's definitely a blessing. And I'm older, I'm wiser, a little bit more business savvy, and as well as Joe. And it's just like, sometimes people take for granted what we do. They don't realize, like, it's not easy to just, you know, make good music that people want to hear. 'Cause a lot of people make good music, they don't get the light of day. You know, it's a lot of politics and things behind it. And, you know, you sit back and you're like, you know, what do I have to do? What are the steps that we need to take to get where we need to be? And we came up with a really good plan, and our plan is actually working out better than we thought our plan would do. Not even thought, better than we expected.
It solidifies our place in history, even though we put in so much work. This is it. This is the one. You know what I'm saying? Any rapper that we ever looked up to and we put on the fucking Mount Rushmore of hip hop, their skills deteriorated as they got older.
True.
Right? For a nigga to be my age, throwing a fucking flying salsa out there, stopping the city, partners, the world, nigga.
Yeah.
This was it. I knew it. I was like, yo, this is it. So then the TV show got people understanding that she ain't no monster, she ain't no animal. You know, she will drag a bitch. That's facts, we know that. But she got a family, she a wife, she a businesswoman. She said, so it got her in the right space.
Look, the thing that excited me the most about the record was, number one, we get to hear bars on the single. I mean, it's a sad place in the culture to where that bars on the single is like, it's like, oh, we got lucky today. You get what I'm saying? And Remy especially, your verses stand out as she normally, you know what I mean? That brown lyra, I ain't talking about, bro. I mean, we don't get to hear punchlines and metaphors on singles. How does it feel to just be able to still be able to rap? You ain't have to, like, I don't want to say sell out, but you ain't have to water it down. You get what I'm saying? And you still was able to fly.
I try to tell people, you know, and as humbly as I can, like, that pen that I got is really serious.
Humble.
Like,
That's humble.
I mean, I don't play when it comes to, I don't know how to be whack. I don't, like, I'm serious. I've tried, like, okay, let me try to make this dumb, I can't. I don't know how, so I just do what I do. Joe come in, he's like, Ram, I need you to go bad. I need you in here spitting that, shoot the air.
Let's be clear, we love everybody, but we have to, she the queen, B. So we after it. Like, we want her undoubtedly to be the hottest bitch in the game. Nobody fucking with her at all. Yeah. So we not being nice. Fuck that. We ain't taking it easy for nobody. We going for everybody head. This is competition, friendly competition. But she want her spot back, and that's that. This what the fuck we need. Yeah. Like, we stepping on niggas. We don't give a fuck. Let's go.
This is it's a popularity contest. It's not really about who's nice, and, you know, if you really look at it, whoever's more popular is who they think, you know, is the best, or who's winning. People don't really dig into it like how before. Like, when I was a kid and I was wanting to be, you know, not even when I was a fan still, I'm still a fan of a lot of artists, but I literally would sit there like, did you hear what he said or she said this? And, like, people don't do that no more. Not too often do you see people have, you know, debates about this line and that line, or, you know, when they said this, like, it's like, oh, the beat was crazy. Oh, like that's all you hear. So
and that was hard. And that was the hardest thing about putting this album together, because we knew people were gonna look at us in a certain to be honest with you, just being New York artists.
Yeah, fact.
You're held to a certain level of expectation, because there's a nigga who moved to Virginia but was from New York. He want to hit bars, my nigga. Like, it's niggas. So what happens is we can't fake it. So we got to step it up. But what we have to do is we got to make a marriage of the two.
Right.
Make some ignorant shit that niggas will love in the clubs and all that, but by the way we spitting that shit.
How do you feel about the new flow that's out now called the mumble, where niggas don't make any motherfucking sense nor talk English?
I didn't even
Well, you know, I wanted to do that.
We just named it. Well, now Remy
I swear
knows.
to God, I would have been the first nigga with the mumble. For years I tried that shit. Cool and Drake be like, nah, nigga, no way. Spit bars. I was trying to fake that shit a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to do the mumble.
They going platinum off the mumble now.
She sort of did the mumble on this album. She got this shit called,
No way.
we got a joint called Spaghetti.
Yeah.
But she doing like,
The mumble about the pop.
Yeah.
There it is.
But she put bars in shit. But it's mumble swag.
The mumble swag. I mean, we started here.
Mumble influence, nigga.
Mumble influence. Are y'all really watching the pulse of new talent, or just whenever it comes? Are y'all looking, finding, searching?
Joe is, I could definitely say, like, he's always looking for new talent.
Yeah.
Like, and this is when I was just with him, 22 years old, you know, and he's like, yeah, I got this girl sing. I'm like, this bitch has to get out of here. This bitch out of here. She has to go. I'm the only girl around here.
Yeah.
That's how I get. He's like, no, Rem, she sings. I don't give a fuck if she yodels. I want out of here.
Yodel,
Like, but this is like, he's always, like I said, every time I make yo, Ram, oh my God, I have this group, they're amazing. But that's what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point that it makes me be like that, because I know how it is when you know, want to do something, you have to, and no one takes that, you know, initiative to be like, oh, come here, like, and I think that that's
Well,
part
whether
of
you don't know it or not, you're my partner in whatever new girl rapper I signed that's young, and we gonna mold her and make many millions off the bitch.
I get it. Girl rap now is at the all-time
Yo,
high.
this-
It's at an all-time high today, girl rap.
we gonna make millions off the female. We gonna get her rich. I knew I said like this. I said, yo, Ram. I said, it's not 05. But the last shit me and you ever did went 47 weeks #1 in America.
Talk about it.
It was
And
the
52
biggest shit. It's only 52 weeks, right? I said, so now it's not 05. But go ahead and do that TV show so they can get familiar with you again. I'ma cook up. While she was filming that shit, them niggas was black loving. Nigga, I was in that studio like,
Yeah. I'm gonna get to that.
no,
but I'm with
she
you.
didn't even have a clue.
Yeah.
She just said thumbs up. While they was doing their shit, my nigga, I was in that studio. Yo, anybody who's really in my life,
Yeah.
my wife, my family, they know nigga, that nigga was sitting on that couch till 8 in the morning every day, like cooking, nigga, cooking, like, because I knew there might be a way. And this was a long shot. This is like when you go to the casino, this nigga's a fucking gambler, but you too. But when you go to the casino, what's the game that you get paid 100 to 1 if it lands on the black?
Roulette.
No, not craps.
Roulette.
Roulette, the shit that spin around that you might get lucky and come up.
I get you.
So I was like, there is one shot that if we give these niggas a motherfucker, that it might all come back and be like, they're the lean back niggas. Yeah! My nigga, and it happened. The shit, the one shot, the roulette, niggas fell right in line like, we've been waiting for this. I'm like, oh my God, we did. But it was like a myth, a dream. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't like, Remy Ma never fell off. Like, when I was in prison, I was that bitch. Like, there was no one else. I don't give a fuck who is. All these bitches that y'all hear that, they could not put out a record because I was around. It wasn't happening. It was not going down. I don't give a fuck what style they tried to use, what flow they tried to use. It was not happening as long as Ram was around.
I like this talk a
It
lot.
just wasn't. I mean, it's the truth. You could go back and look at it. Like, they was trying. It didn't work.
Yeah.
All the, you know, older ones.
All right, come on.
Like, no, listen.
Come on, bro.
No.
Come on.
She's humble now. This is
Probation.
Rim. Let her be.
I'm not going for that, Red. You talked enough right there.
People try to act like, you know, that I never fell off.
No, you never
I literally
fell
was in
off.
prison. Like, going. I could not record a song if I
Leave it
wanted
at that. You dead
So
nice. You never
now-
fell off. Don't do
now
it.
When I come, and I'm doing what I do now, I have people that literally didn't know me. He's scared to death of anything I say. He sees that I changed, but he really doesn't believe it. So when he sees things, he's not really sure where it's going. So this is why he tries to
The
stop me
whistle
all the
come
time.
out.
But
Very rare the whistle
what
come out,
happens
Fat
is-
Joe.
What happens is people that were, say, 12, 13, 14 when I left, 20, 21, 22 now. So they go like, oh, all of that, this is crazy. Oh, that hands down record with Yo God and records, this is crazy. Hold on, let me go back and see what's on. Let me Google her name. Like,
That's
I literally
exactly
had
what
somebody
I
on my
knew.
page like, oh my God, what is this song? I was like, I posted the video that me and you did yesterday. And I'm like, look at myself in the mirror, like, what the fuck? They're like, what song is that? I'm like, that's conceived. Like, it's people that don't know. So they're going
I knew
back.
that was gonna happen
And they're
when
like,
they did that.
oh,
Mind
okay,
blowing.
she's a problem. Like, you understand? Like, they're looking.
Well, the
into-
biggest nigga on earth to come up is called Papoose.
I'm gonna get
No,
that.
he came up more than all of us.
This is what I got.
Oh my
I
God.
gotta ask Remy.
My money's on Papoose right now.
I get it. How did Remy? How did you and Love and Hip Hop? How did y'all make the world forget about Nation and Thuggication? And now he's and now my guy is a gentleman. You know what I mean? He's the smoothest guy ever. How?
You know what it is? Sometimes I don't know how to explain
He
it.
pulled it off.
Like no, I really my personal belief. I feel like, you know, the way we grew up in the hood and, you know, the streets, they taught us wrong. They made us believe that you're supposed to show the world, what, fuck out of here, I'll beat you up, I do. It's okay to be like that and to not take no shit from no, but it's not okay to show people only that.
Yeah.
So the person that people are seeing when they watch my husband on TV, they're like, oh my God, Papoose is this great guy. He's always been like that. He's always been about his family and about his kids and make sure, like, literally he was there every single day that I was gone.
Yeah.
For the first year and a half, literally, every single day on a visit, making sure that I was good. He's gonna go 100,000,050% for you, right or wrong, if he got love for you. We're a little bit different now. We're a little bit more. He's still Fat Joe. Don't get twisted. I'm still Remy Ma, but we're more refined. We're more smart now. People see that and they're like, wow. But we've always been these people.
Yeah.
It was just like tick tick boom all day. Like, what happened? All right. Now it's not like that no more. And I think that's what we were able to do. When I went in and we were discussing with Mona Scott Young and, you know, the people that were behind the scenes at Love and Hip Hop and VH1 and Easton, my main thing was like, I want people to see us how we really are. I don't want to be like a lot of people are. Oh my God, Remy Ma's gonna be on Love Hip Hop. They thought at least 5 people in the cast member was gonna get punched in their face. Like that's I'm sure that's what people
I
thought.
thought
That's what
that
people
too.
expected. That's what
I
people
had 3 down.
expected.
So we
Yeah.
I had 3 down on the paper.
But and the same thing with, you know, with Pap, like, you know, he doesn't have like the cleanest record for being, you know, the most, you know, non-violent guy ever. But, you know, I felt it was time for something to change. People love seeing that change. Like, a lot of people's like, oh, it's not gonna work. People don't want to see it. People want to see craziness. It's after seeing, growing up in the hood, I used to want to say, oh my God, chicks is getting stomped out. Oh my God, it's a shootout. Hold on. At some point in your life, you're like, you know, I just want to see people chilling on the beach. I just want, like, I've seen enough of that, and I think that's why people gravitate towards our stories so much, because they've seen all that. They seen a nigga that's fucking 3 different bitches at the same time, get this crying out of, like, they seen all of that already. So to see somebody that he's not known for being pussy, he's not a square, he's not a cornball.
Yeah.
This dude from Brooklyn, he's holding his chick down, and his chick just happens to be one of the realest chicks in America.
You gotta love this shit.
You know,
Cookie from Empire, bro.
Yo, I love it. Yo, one question on that before we tap off that. I mean, is there pressure being that? I mean, let's just be real. You're the relationship goal now. Is there pressure in that, or is it?
it's not necessarily pressure, but
They
we
both
are
gotta
aware.
fucking stay in place. They gotta play their positions like the preacher told them in the thing. Preacher told him.
That's the thing.
He was at our wedding.
Preacher was at that motherfucker talking that shit. He was prepared for this, man.
I think that we both realize that we are looked at now differently in our culture. Just, you know, we're not old people, we're young, we're married, and we're in this industry. People feel like, all right, maybe there is a guy out there that's not, you know, gonna knock me up, and the girl next door and the girl down the block. Maybe, you know, there is hope for me to still be a businesswoman and do what I want, a guy not be intimidated by me and things like that. So I feel like we definitely are aware.
That is, hold up, major key. Being that we major key. As far as women empowerment, something that's always been wrong, not only in this industry but in the world, is I feel like a lot of men feel weak when their women make money, or they about getting money, and that's a big misconception. Because if your wife could bring home some money and you bring home some money too, that is a A+ win, my nigga. You foolish for holding your girl back from letting her succeed or whatever the case may be. Let her go be a businesswoman, go get some money and all that. And I think that's really a big jewel that you showing these girls, because I've been there. I've been there. I've seen men hold women back, for literally hold them back from succeeding at doing what they want to do. Nah, I encourage it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, the world's so fucked up, life's so fucked up, the niggas is doing so fucked up that you need two people earning.
Or you never know when something crazy gonna happen. You never know. I think also it's a wonderful thing when somebody buys you something and it's not with your money. It's really great. It's a great feeling.
Yo, you got Instagram, you talking Instagram quotables.
No, I mean,
like, it's just like, it's like,
people, if somebody goes buy you something,
and
it's a nice gift, it's nice, but if you took it out of my bank account, it's kind of like I bought it for myself. When you have a female, your girl's able to go buy you some fly shit, and it didn't come out of your bank account, it's like, all right, babe, tell them.
I ain't mad at it at all. I get it. Well, I ain't gonna hold them too much, man. Look, it's Punch, it's Thisis50.com. We got Fat Joe, we got Remy, and this is motherfucking 50. What a day.